Hi guys, Alex here from Drayton's. Here we've got a Mitsubishi L200 2.4 DID DC Barbarian Auto. All the wheels and tyres are in very good condition. It's currently running on Bridgestone tyres. At the back we do have an extra carb on it, so you do get some more protection, and it is an open tailgate as well. Loads and loads of room in there, as you would expect from a pickup, but with the top on it just keeps it a bit safer, and obviously keeps it dry as well. This Mitsubishi has got MOT until the 30th of the 6th 2022 and was last serviced on the 24th of the 6th 2021. This is the Barbarian, so you do get a few. Starting off with these lovely Barbarian seats, very sporty, and the leather is wonderful as well. Very soft, very comfortable, and really nice quality as well. You also get this nice blue floor lighting with Barbarian kick plates as well that light up in blue, which I really like on the centre arm as well, among other places. Very comfortable. So yeah, it's just really nice interior, to be fair. Up front we have your rev counter on the left, speed on the right, and then all your fuel information and your gear information in the middle as well. At the top, that is your drivetrain symbol, so we're currently in two-wheel drive, so it's showing the two wheels, and then you've got some more information there as well. On the screen it is quite a basic screen, but you do get DAB radio, Bluetooth and sat-nav as well. So you've got DAB radio currently showing here. Scroll through by pressing the radio button, FM, AM, things like that. Then you've got your media tab, so as you can see you've got Bluetooth, USB, SD and CD as well. You've also got Bluetooth for phone, so you can have your calls coming through on the system as well. We do have hands-free in here too. It's just a little pass key that you connect to your phone, and then it will connect to the car. And we've got sat-nav as well. Sat-nav systems is fairly simple, as you can see, but it works really well. It's all touchscreen on here as well, so you can put your set location, you can change the different views, things like that. So you can multiple maps and change the orientation of the view to 2D north, 2D auto, things like that. So it's can change it to how you want it. You can also change the brightness as well and the contrast, so you can have different colours, showing more and things like that, and make it easier to read for yourself, whichever is easiest. And then you've got information in your settings as well, so you can set up your Bluetooth and change your display settings and your units, things like that. One of my favourite features actually, which I didn't discover until recently when I was trying to look for the CD player, the CD player is actually behind the monitor. So the CD player is here, along with the map SD card and the user SD card, so you can have your music on there as well if you want to use an SD card, which is quite a nice feature. I do really like it, and you just press the open close button to close it again. Quirky little feature, but I love things like that, so it works for me. We've got a two-zone aircon system, so you've got the driver's side and the passenger side as well, with aircon, and you've got your seating as well, so you can see if people are sat in the back and they don't have the belts on, which is not ideal. Obviously if you're going to go off-road as well, you kind of need that on. So you can just see that. You also have heated front seats. You can see here you've got high and low settings, and USB here with just a cover on it and a 12-volt socket. Moving down here, as I mentioned at the start, this is an auto, but it does have a proper four-wheel drive system, as well as the flappy paddle gear change as well, which I'll show you in a second. Just put to drive and then knock it over. It also has a reversing camera, which you can see there. It doesn't have sensors, but it does have the camera, so it's useful to have that, especially when you've got the extra cab on the back. It can make it difficult to see, sort of work out where you are. Down here is the four-wheel drive system, so you've got 2 high, which is what you will drive in normally, 4 high, which is lower speeds, and when you actually need four-wheel drive, and then you've got the big version, so you've got the 4 HLC and the 4 LLC. So they will lock the differential, so it's constant four-wheel drive, and so the different wheels all spin simultaneously rather than changing the wheel the spin progression. So you would only use really in like extreme circumstances. If you're stuck in a lot of mud and you're pulling something out, or you're trying to get yourself out, you only really use those up to about 10 miles an hour. If you use them anymore at higher speeds, especially for longer durations of time, it can damage the gearbox. But they are one of the best systems to be able to get you out of a situation when you actually need to be out of the situation. Then we've got a proper handbrake, as you would expect, and there's a big old centre console box here as well with loads of space in it, and then you've got your standard glove box as well. So moving on to the steering wheel, it's a nice leather steering wheel, it's a nice grip feel, really nice quality leather actually. It's not too soft that your hand sort of squidges into it, it's got a nice strong structure to it. You've got your volume controls, and the source button is to switch between FM, AM, DAB radio, or Bluetooth and things like that. You have your hands-free controls here, your voice activation, and your hands-free to answer and end calls. As I mentioned, we do have flappy pedals, so these are here. You can use those if you want, but I would just leave it in drive, it's just much easier. We also have automatic lights, which as you can see there, so when I turn the automatic lights off, the screen are a bit brighter. But when you do have them on, if it's daytime or nighttime, it will change varying on what the lights are doing. So if it's dark, it'll sort of dim down a bit of the screen so it doesn't blind you whilst you're driving in the dark. You also have speed limiter and cruise control as well. You just cancel and set from here, and it will come up on the screen in front, as you can see there. And that's your cruise control, it's just popped up on the right hand side. Also got a push button start. Stability control. You also have lane departure warning, so if you press that and you're moving on a motorway, for example, it will let you know when you're moving out of the lane. And then you have electric folding wing mirrors as well, so electrically adjustable, and they do fold when you lock the car as well, which is nice, especially in a car this big. You don't want to have your wing mirrors taken off. Other than that, the interior is quite simple, but I do really like it. As I mentioned, these seats are wonderful. They do have quite a sporty feel to them, but they are so comfy. And then you've got a nice carpeted floor as well. And the leather moves all the way to the back, and you can fit through that quite easily with it being this big. So there is loads of space in the back, to be fair. And then there's the blue ambient lighting as well. This is a really nice pickup, and even though it's done 100,000 miles, it is in really good nick. Inside's really, really nice, and the outside, for the age and the mileage, is very, very good as well. And no serious scratches or anything like that. It's been properly looked after, and you can really tell. It will come with 6 months gold cover warranty, which can be extended for as little as £249 for an extra 6 months. We also have a range of finance options available, so if finance is something you're looking for, then we can help you out with that as well. If you need any more information on this pickup or any of the cars we have in stock, please go to draytons.co.uk. Thank you.